What's good, bitches? I am the almighty fucking Massa Creature. This is a very late video, and I apologize for that. I've been quite preoccupied with my friends and my band as of late, and I'm rarely at my house anymore. But the question is, how fucked up in the head am I? That's a great question. Well, take a look at this drawing and find out for yourself. I drew a dickhead. Isn't that fabulous? What else? Well, in a previous video, I mentioned my OCD about how I count everything like 100 times, how I do things over and over again like 100 times, how I make sure everything is perfect, how I overanalyze everything and make every thought that comes from my mind more complicated than it needs to be. I'm not the most insane person in the world. I may seem insane, and I may have mental abnormalities, but I'm quite a centered individual. I have 500 billion things on my mind every second, but my storm is calm. My weather isn't the most placid, but it's not the most adverse either. I would say I am centered, but I am disturbed. I'm not a lunatic, but I'm not undamaged. I've never suffered any severely traumatic experiences, but I've lived through some moments that have scarred me mentally and emotionally. My insanity level from 1 to 10 is probably a 6. I don't draw pictures of blood and gore, I don't cause harm to anybody, I don't wish harm to anybody, I don't do anything stereotypically insane, but I do have a dark soul. And I use soul metaphorically because I don't believe in souls. I don't have a violent or malicious soul, but my soul is dark, and it is quite rebellious. And the darkness in me gives me focus and gives me control. If I was completely undamaged, I wouldn't be so vigilant in my surroundings. What doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, because it makes you mentally prepared for those things that which have afflicted you, so you can avoid them in the future. Experiencing the bad in the world only makes you more inclined to avoid it. The wisest man in the world had to have suffered through more than just a blizzard or two in order to possess the cognitive strength he does. Nobody gets anywhere in life without making a mistake, falling on their face, or having someone stab them in the back. I know jurors didn't expect me to give such a solemn response to this. He was probably expecting more of a mischievous and sinister response, but in that case, I can conclude this segment by sharing one of my songs with you. Without further ado, the Dark Lord Massa Creature will express how fucked in the head he is through his own art. Underneath the crimson, harrowing maelstrom of cloud, an onslaught of black and purple lightning cracking loud, the nefarious master flooding with an aura of blackness from inner malignancy plethora, clad in blades of steel of black and silver with sharpness that no diamond could withstand, shining cold and stainless. He abides reclusive upon a mountain of skulls, amid a tower of stone, amid a lake of souls, dwelling on the vista of perpetual horror, for all things that rebel his dominion of terror. He exists to bring chaos, suffering, fear, and pain. Imperishable fires of evil is his reign. With an extent of his grappler and a hellish cry, he unleashes diabolic legions from the sky. As the interdimensional entities of light fall and disperse all throughout the land veil of the night, they start to materialize into phantasmal contortionists, radiant, amorphous, and abysmal. Eyes luminous and menacing, penetrating through the descending darkness in a terrifying view. Limbs expanding, bending languidly and dreadfully. Transgressions of dimensions invading balefully. Treacheries of ancient agendas are underway. The decree of transcendental forces far away. Antecedently dormant, awakening malice. Planetary ruination is the avarice. Much Biohazardous clown love, fam. Whoop to the motherfucking whoop. Stick to your guns and light your own fucking path.